everybody, it's me, Miss Lisa. Today the project we are going to begin is a cool collage, also known as an awesome assemblage. By now you should have picked up a supply kit from the South Huntington Public Library that contains all of the materials you need to get started. But before you begin, please watch the following video so you'll learn a little bit about what artists are thinking as they create collage or assemblage. I'll see you in a few minutes. What is collage? A collage is a work of art that includes paper, photos, fabric, and other materials that are arranged and glued into place. What is assemblage? Assemblage is art that is made from a variety of everyday objects that have been gathered by an artist and arranged in an interesting way. What we will create today is more assemblage than collage, but both types of art are based on the same ideas. When creating a collage or assemblage, texture, pattern, and shape are important things to keep in mind. Texture is anything you can feel. It can be rough like sandpaper, smooth like foil, grainy like rice, or scaly like sequins. Even though it isn't likely that anyone will be touching your art, adding some texture makes your piece interesting to look at. Patterns can be found on fabric or paper. Stripes, dots, shapes, patterns add a bit of color and liveliness to your piece. Shape. All interesting pieces of collage and assemblage include interesting shapes that are provided by the objects themselves, such as paper clips, pom-poms, buttons, hardware, feathers, or beads. Shapes make your piece interesting too. Remember when I mentioned how assemblage usually includes everyday objects gathered by the artist? Your kit includes some everyday objects to get you started, but you can probably find a lot of interesting things around your house to use too, such as toys, pieces from old board games, photos, things you might find in a recycling bin like bottle caps, items you find outside like shells or rocks. And if your grown-ups have something they call a junk drawer, dig around in there for interesting items too. After choosing your objects and considering texture, pattern, and shape, it's time to think about composition. Composition refers to the way objects are arranged, and your composition has an effect on how the viewer might feel when looking at your piece. Your composition will include a focal point. Focal point refers to where the artist wants the viewer to look first. A focused focal point leads the viewer's eye to the center of a piece, in this case, to the red dinosaur. An unfocused work has objects scattered everywhere, and the viewer must choose where to look first. Sometimes a lack of a focal point can make a work feel chaotic. Your items will also be balanced in some way. Balance refers to the way objects can be arranged. Evenly balanced objects make a work feel stable. Unevenly balanced objects make a work feel like it is moving or has some chaos to it. Now that you know a little bit about what an artist considers when making assemblage, it's time to give it a try. Begin by unpacking your kit. You should have a bunch of objects, scraps of paper, and other items. You should have one long string or piece of ribbon, and everything came in a dish that will be the canvas on which your assemblage will be mounted. Take the string or ribbon and thread it through the holes in the dish and tie a knot in it. This will be at the top of your work and will be used for hanging. Now, start arranging and rearranging your objects until you come up with a design you love. finalized your design, glue it into your dish using glue or a hot glue gun. You may need to remove some objects to glue the items on the bottom. If you'd like, you can remove your whole design from the dish and begin gluing everything in, starting with the items on the bottom. After everything is dry, your assemblage is ready to enjoy. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. I hope you enjoy your work of art, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.